Some onlookers were surprised when Davis Love announced J.B. Holmes as one of his captain's picks for the US Ryder Cup team. For the 34-year-old from Kentucky, it's a second appearance in golf's biggest team competition.
That's an amazing feeling, definitely was one of my main goals this year to try to get on the team, and was able to get a pick, so very excited to get back and represent my country. Definitely some of my best memories in golf is in the Ryder Cup for sure.
Listen to the cheers as J.B. Holmes, the big hitter from Kentucky, gains one of the 2 points that the Americans need to be sure of getting the cup back.
I really love match play. I really enjoy the head-to-head competition. I really love team events. I've always tended to play pretty good in those. The team atmosphere is just a lot of fun, and it's a long golf course, and I'm a long hitter, so I think that can give an advantage there too. But it'll be a fun week. We'll go out there, get to hang out with the teammates, and hopefully in the end come out with a win.
Holmes and Phil Mickelson are the only Americans teeing it up at Hazeltine to have been on a winning Ryder Cup team. Yet despite Europe's dominance in recent years, it's the hosts who go into the week as favourites.
I think everybody's really excited. I've got to talk to Davis, and I talked to Phil today. Everybody's really pumped, and you've got a good group of guys, and going to get along, and going to have just focus on having a good time, and try not to focus too much on results. I know a lot of pressure's on us to win, but hopefully we can just go out there and play and have fun, and hopefully that's the result. But in the end, it's such an experience to be on a Ryder Cup team. Everybody gets to do that, so hopefully all our guys just enjoy the experience for sure, and win or lose, make sure it's a great week.
A lot's happened since Holmes played so well at Valhalla in 2008. He withdrew from the 2011 PGA Championship suffering from vertigo-like symptoms that would eventually require 2 bouts of brain surgery.
I had a Chiari malformation. It's basically where the base of my brain was sitting on my skull in the back, where going through the hole where your spinal nerves and everything come up. So they had to go in there and cut a piece of my skull out and put a metal plate in. So the symptoms were just dizziness, and it was hard to play golf, and migraines and everything. So it was a long process, but after it took about 6 months to figure out what I needed to do, and then once I had surgery, it took 4 or 5 months to get back where I could play, and it took probably another year before I really felt like I was 100%. So it was a long process, but good things came from it, and it was overall it's another experience I can add to life, and hopefully learn from what I had for that year.
Holmes has kept a permanent reminder of his brain surgery in case he ever needs to put golf into perspective.
Still have the skull, just a memory, so I got it in my closet, and I look at it every now and then, but just try not to forget that it's an amazing job that I have, but it can end quickly. So just enjoy the moments you have, and appreciate everything you have that's been given to you.
Having lost almost 2 years of his career to the brain surgery, Holmes then had to cope with a series of injuries which restricted him to only 6 appearances on the PGA Tour in 2013.
That was a frustrating year too. Ended up, had a broken ankle. And then actually it ended up being a good thing that I broke my ankle, because my arm, from the brain surgery, I tried to hit too many balls, and I developed tennis elbow, and had been struggling with it for about 1.5 years, and it had gotten so bad that I didn't know, I would probably tried to play through it, but it would have been bad. So I ended up having surgery on my arm as well to get that fixed, and it was just basically a year off, and got to go on a vacation for the first time in 12 years or something that wasn't golf related, and ended up being a good break for me. So everything happens for a reason, and recharged my batteries, and felt like I was ready to come back out when everything got healthy.
A fully fit JB started to play well again in 2014, and a run of strong finishes that season culminated in a victory at the Wells Fargo Championship, ending a 6-year wait for another PGA Tour title.
It was a great moment for me. A lot of hard work went into, with the brain surgery and the arms, all that stuff that we just talked about. A lot of hard work, rehabbing and getting back, and trying to focus on what's important, and to be able to, have a good result like that was just, it was great. It was just, you felt all the hard work that you had done, and for it to pay off like that, it was just, it was a great moment for me.
That win kick-started Holmes' rise up the world rankings. He's currently 21st and back onto golf's biggest stage. After more than his share of setbacks, he now intends to stay there.
I feel like I'm in spots where I felt like my talent and I should have been most of my career. Just it's taken me a little bit longer to get where I wanted to. But yeah, I'm in a good spot now. Hopefully, continue to play well and definitely just building on confidence and figuring out how to play this goofy game.